everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, take it away.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well, Kyle Lowry is still getting it done. He said getting older, more mature, the game slows down. You know the situations you're going to be in, and as a point guard, learn how to control the game a lot better. And he's still one of the best to do it at both ends of the floor. Kevin?
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat, all out there with Oubre. Then it's T.J. Warren. Then it's Collins. And it's Towns in at the 5, down low. And for the Suns, they've got Portis. Barnes out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Lowry. And it's Payton in at the 2. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you played?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved. And it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Now, here is Lowry. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Shots good from Butler.
But Jimmy Butler is so effective as a basketball player because he can get to his catch-and-shoot game. He doesn't always have to dominate the ball.
Ball against Lowry. Collins wide open. He fires. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Oubre on the wing, covered by Payton. And here's Collins from outside. They grab their own miss. Towns kicks to Collins. To the middle, and stolen by Barnes. 3-on-3. Outside Lowry. Portis a screen on Warren. Lowry for 3. Oubre pulls it in. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved, Kevin. Plays great defense. Has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning. But if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Out left to the wing. And here's Collins from outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Lowry finds Barnes. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Barnes against Collins. And that one's good. Barnes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
So it's Miami now. The Suns getting the bucket. Collins in the post. Defended by Butler. Shot by Collins, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And the rejection by Towns.
Perfect timing on that rejection. Boy, Towns really improving on the defensive end.
Here's Wall. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Oubre for 3. It's rebounded by Payton. And so Payton will bring it up for the Suns. Lowry passes to Butler. Lowry against Wall. And Portis throws it down.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
Loud for your son's dancers. Give him a hand, fans. Your son's dancers dancing. Miami calls timeout. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son's dancers.
Estimedu. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And they double up Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Towns against Bryant. Offensive rebound. Now the pass to Lowry. Here's Strus. Shot clock at 6. It's up a 3. And it's Kyle Lowry with the 3. And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you, send around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Lowry passes to Butler. Inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Very difficult to break up the concentration for Jimmy Butler. This guy on the interior, he has a sense for how to score it.
Ball against Bryant. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Right side, Bryant. Lets it go from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Now Wall. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
Assisted by
coming off the screen,
John
head is
Wall.
always up. John Wall surveys the floor.
The Suns have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Lowry against Wall. Now here's Butler. Defense is right there. Oubre outside. Pass to Collins. Back to Oubre. And so it's John Collins making highlight for Miami. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud.
And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn. He sheds light on the significance of that play.
It's a real life momentum shift. You know, it really boosts myself, my team, and it really takes a lot from the other guys because they think they have a play, a dunk, a pass, an assist or something. And it's like, no, that's not there. And it's a foul on the other guy, maybe the star player, maybe the shot blocker, maybe anybody. And that's what I do. I do whatever it takes to help my team win.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Suns, we've got Barnes, Cook out there with Payton, and it's Strus in at the shooting guard. This is it to Payton. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Roby. Here's Struce. And that one is stuffed right through.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And the three off target. Suns trail by 4. Payton kicks to Cook. Payton looking around. Pass to Cook. Here's Roby. Defended by Griffin. Roby can't hit. The Heat leading by 4. In the corner, it's Robinson. The pass to Winslow. From downtown, good on the three-point shot. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Schroeder against Payton. Here's Struce. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. With the fadeaway. And they get it back. Here's Payton. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Miami's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Robinson on the wing. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Barnes outside. Nifty move. And he hits the jump shot. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention, Doris, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
Schroeder passes to Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Robinson's got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Who wants a t-shirt? Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
Substitution here for Phoenix. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Cook. That too comes in for Roby. Butler, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Lowry in for Payton. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Collins checked in for Griffin. Warren comes in for Winslow. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Glenn Robinson III. And John Wall subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
And the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son's dancers. All right, fans, that was your son's dancers.
All with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The feed to Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Banked in off the glass.
Damian Jones.
And now a 7-point Heat lead.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Pass to Struce. There's the pick. Pass to Medu. Shot clock at 5. Here's Struce. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Back to Wall. Heat moving the ball around. Oubre, left side. Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
First personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Miami?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
Oubre outside. Back to Wall. Shoots the three. And the Heat another three.
Boy, John Wall in his second season made only 3 threes. Look how much more comfortable from deep he is.
Lowry makes it off the glass. Lowry's got 5 now. Miami leading by 7. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wall looking it over. Pass to Collins. Jones with 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Heat substitution.
Just 4 seconds left now here in the second. And so it's the Miami Heat bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
27.
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. And if they made a movie of our show, guys, which actor is playing you?
For you, Ernie, can Caruso act? If so, you know, he's playing you. Shaq, let me see. What's the guy from the, Eddie Murphy when he was in the Clumps?
Oh, I know what you want to call me. You want to call me Shrek. Okay.
Cletus.
Okay, Shrek is too small to play me, Eddie Murphy. Don't you mean Mike Myers?
Guys, can you hold on a second? Bradley Cooper's on the line. He wants to play me.
Who?
Bradley Cooper.
Oh, my gosh.
Moving on now to the first half. So far, things looking good for the Miami Heat.
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in the good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. John Collins has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for the Heat, Oubre out there with Wall. Then there's Towns. Then it's DJ Warren. And it's Collins in at the 4 spot. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. It's taken away by Payton. Barnes outside. Back to Payton. Over Collins. Payton's shot is off. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Miami Heat. And a minute played as the second half gets going. The pass to Towns. Good D by Barnes. Suns trail by 7. Here's Butler. Another shot. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
He dishes it to Wall. Towns, a screen on Lowry. Wall, and Wall slams it home.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Butler dishes to Lowry. He takes it in. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And that's now 7 points for Kyle Lowry.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket. And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Collins, a screen on Lowry. Here's Wall. Collins trying to break free. Wall, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Barnes can't get it to go. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Collins passes to Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Roby, he's checked in for the Suns. That too comes in for Barnes. Here's Lowry. Basket good. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, there you see on display Lowry's speed and his ball handling ability. What a drive.
Oubre on the wing. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Wall. Towns, high post. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Phoenix making a change. Cruz is checked in.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sun Dancers.
Thomas Bryant is checked in for Roby. The Heat also changing it up. Griffin's checked in for Collins. Robinson is subbed in for Kelly Oubre. Lowry passes to Bryant. Back to Lowry. Wall with a block.
That's the length of John Wall. Boy, this guy has been so consistently good defensively.
Robinson, that's good.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
To the paint, here's Lowry. And the rejection by Towns.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Griffin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Lowry passes to Strus. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Here's the screen. That three off the mark. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
The drive by Lowry. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Miami leading by 13. In the corner, it's Robinson. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Offline with his three. And so Lowry will bring it up for Phoenix. Next game for him, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Robinson for three, and the three ball is good.
Robinson the third.
Robinson's got 6 in the quarter.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
Cook is checked in for the Suns. The Heat also changing it up. Damian Jones is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Luke Kennard comes in for Warren. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for John Wall. Outside Lowry. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The shot's good from Kennard.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Butler against Robinson. Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. Bryant with a screen on Robinson.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mount.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Peyton. Barnes out there with Portis, and it's Roby in at the four-man position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Passes it to Strus. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Kennard kicks to Robinson. Pass to Schroeder. Robinson on the wing. Rebound by the Suns. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barnes outside. The pass to Peyton. The kick out to Barnes. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Heat.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The shot's good from Kennard.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Strus. Portis a screen on Kennard. Here's Strus. Kennard covering. And it's Strus missing. Miami leading by 20. In the corner, Kennard with it. Jones in the post. That one doesn't go. And Phoenix the other way now. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Peyton outside. Suns moving the ball around. Portis with it. Jones covering. Passes it to Portis. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Spins. A 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Schroeder. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Robinson on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. You know, Doris, we see a lot of retired NBA players getting into ownership. Now there is some talk of current players getting some equity in teams. You see that happening?
You know, I'm not sure, to be honest with you, Kevin. What I love is retired players getting involved, whether it's Grant Hill, now Dwayne Wade, Shaquille O'Neal. They want to be in positions of ownership, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. But I do think I'd rather see current players just lock in on their careers than get involved in investing in current teams.
With loudest section wants a t-shirt. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son's dancer.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's Wall with the drive. Towns for three. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. And it's Barnes sneaking it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Oubre on the wing, covered by Payton. Payton against Oubre, just 4 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. Towns with the bucket.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Portis, the pass to Lowry. Towns with the steal. Oubre outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
Lowry finds Butler. And it's Lowry penetrating. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 11 points for Kyle Lowry.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Kicks it out to Collins. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Miami.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for John Collins.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
It's taken away by Payton. Here's Lowry. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Payton against Oubre. Warren the pass to Towns. Lays it up and banks it in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke,